Hello fellow mutants, welcome back to another video, and I realized I was like way up here. Anyways, I'm going to read this article that says, Michelangelo's Batman obsession goes way beyond the crossover. And as you guys may know, there's been a few crossovers of The Dark Knight and the Heroes in the Half show. There's the comic book one, which I may or may not have near me. I forget where I put it, but I have a review of it on this channel. I also have the movie, and there's like a few more comic book crossovers between Batman and the Ninja Turtles. I only read one of those crossovers and seen this movie, and the two I've seen is, oh my god, so amazing. It's like a love letter between Batman fans and Ninja Turtle fans. So good. Recommend watching this movie for sure. With that said, let's get going, shall we? While Michelangelo is a resident party dude of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, he is absolutely obsessed with the dark and brooding superhero Batman, and it goes way beyond their crossover. Batman and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is a 6-issue miniseries in which the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles first met and teamed up with the Cape Crusader, but wouldn't be the last. There were two more sequel series in the first crossover, as well as another series titled Batman and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles crossover in Adventures, which gave their fourth team up a much more playful and child-friendly tone. So the Ninja Turtles have teamed up with the Batman with no less than 4 separate occasions, much to the pleasure of Michelangelo. But his love for Batman goes far deeper than simply fighting crime alongside him, but also a desire to actually be just like him. So is that why he's the Last Ronin? Because he has the obsession with Batman. Shout out to like Astro and Eamon and Fate and Ronin 66, because without them, I wouldn't have this book. And that there is a roundtable review of always reviewing this book that I will link in the description of this video for you guys. Anywho, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue 67 by Calvin Eastman, Tom Maltz, and Mencius. I'm not even going to pretend to pronounce this last name because I don't know how to pronounce it. The Turtles have severed ties with Splinter after their father became the new leader of the Foot Clan. While most of the Turtles initially stayed by his side, when he took over, let me rephrase that. While most of the Turtles initially stayed by his side when he took over, following the death of the Shredder, Splinter proved that he was allowed the new position to change him for the worse when he ordered the immediate execution of one of the Foot Clan's opponents right in front of the Turtles. After witnessing their father kill a man in cold blood, the Ninja Turtles left his side and struck out of their own heroes, and Michelangelo knew exactly who he wanted to emulate. Wow, so Splinter even went to the dark side. Okay, that kind of like... So the Foot Clan is like the source of darkness then, because Shredder was corrupted by his own darkness. Splinter was corrupted by the darkness that was left by Shredder, it seems like. I haven't read this comic. I'm really wanting to read this comic now. Because Splinter going dark interests me a lot. Anyways, Timothy's Michelangelo wanted to be Batman, and he actually surpasses him. Okay, the party dude actually surpasses the grumpy old man. Okay. In this issue, in the CMT issue, Michelangelo is reading a comic book that is implied to be Batman comic, which is a little confusing, but alternate timelines as a fine headcanon. And he's pitching ideas to his brothers in regards on how they can be the best superheroes possible. Oh, this issue shows Michelangelo wanted to base his superhero persona on Batman by reading his comics. He actually does so in one of the aforementioned crossovers titles. Though he arguably does a better job than Batman himself. Batman Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue number 1 by Matthew K. Manning and John Shamorif. Michelangelo catches a low-level thug in the streets of New York and delivers Batman's iconic line, "I'm vengeance, I'm the night," before the criminal quickly passes out in fear. In recent memory, Batman has never been able to make people pass out just by saying those words, which means Michelangelo instilled a deeper fear into a criminal than Batman ever did. Michelangelo has fought alongside Batman on numerous occasions, emulated his crime-fighting style, and even followed his comic book adventures, proving that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Michelangelo has a serious Batman obsession that goes way beyond the crossovers. Seriously, that crossover sounds pretty cool. I really want to read this because, like, Last Ronin, this version of Michelangelo was very serious due to some dark shit happening in his life. Michelangelo going this route too, him being a Cape Crusader does sound like Michelangelo. Especially after watching like the 2003 Turtles, was the Turtles I grew up with, where Michelangelo does become the Turtle Titan. I believe that's his name, and there's like this little team in the Ninja Turtles that I do believe is supposed to be like a knockoff of the Justice League, which is hilarious. But I really do love the Ninja Turtles. This sounds cool. This sounds like me in a nutshell. Like, I will be very, very interested in this. So, I'll have this article pinned in the comments section down below. If you guys want to read this, you guys can, of course. But what do you amazing people think of this article? Let me know in the comment section down below. Remind me to never do this again. Love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Be kind to one another. And I will talk to you fellow Manchester later. Later, taters.